This lake is more than just a scenic reclaimed area at Luminant's Big Brown Mine in Freestone County. It's also a lake of living research that could perhaps one day result in growing record-setting largemouth bass in Texas.
This offered an opportunity for a very sizable impoundment. The water resources, which were very valuable in the state, and it also offered an opportunity for a unique approach to the use of that pond with the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department.
Since Luminant opened Big Brown Mine in 1971, more than 15,000 acres have been mined and reclaimed. Over the years, Luminant's earned an outstanding record in environmental compliance while consistently meeting or exceeding the land reclamation requirements set by the state. As mining ended at the 1.6-mile final pit in a southern part of the mine in 2001, the company began plans to develop a permanent lake.
In this case, though, it was a very large final pit, very deep, and it offered a better opportunity to leave water resources.
Over the next 4 years, backfilling and leveling returned the land to the gentle landscape of its pre-mine condition. A new vegetation grew around the lake that started filling in 2005.
By 2009, the pond had reached its full capacity. The next step, reaching its full potential in fisheries research.
At 112 acres, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department considered the lake perfect for DNA research to see if largemouth bass can grow faster and larger through selective breeding. So the company and state set up a joint partnership.
This lake gave us a private laboratory in which we could introduce the fish and then follow their growth for a 15-year period. And we just don't have anything like it anywhere else in Texas.
A largemouth bass, 13 pounds or heavier, qualifies as a share lunker, highly prized among anglers. So the lake was developed to encourage such growth, with irregular bottom contours, natural vegetation the bass used for cover, and it was stocked with bluegill sunfish, a primary forage species for largemouth bass, that were then introduced to the lake.
So we're following that growth over time. We're trying to see if we are isolating the growth gene through our selective breeding program. And ultimately, if we get a 13-pounder in less than the 10 or 12 years normally, then we're a success.
The Railroad Commission of Texas deemed the program a success when it recently named Luminant as winner of the 2014 Texas Reclamation Award. In announcing the award to Luminant, the RCT staff said, "The reclamation process described in your submittal truly represents a commitment to reclamation that leaves mine land in a condition that will benefit wildlife and human occupation for generations and more." Then the project won the Interstate Mining Compact Commission's 2014 National Mine Reclamation Award in the coal category. The IMCC's executive director stating, "This award reflects your company's dedication to the maintenance of environmental protection through efficient mining and reclamation practices." These awards are just the latest that Luminant has won over more than 4 decades of mining reclamation excellence.
We looked at that as something that recognizes the stewardship of the company, the efforts of the employees, all the planning that went into this.
Along with the environment, other winners are anglers and the Texas economy, since many come from outside the state to fish here for largemouth bass with the ripple effect of millions of dollars in economic impact. And perhaps someday the research that started here in this lake on reclaimed land leads to a world record.
Personally, I'd love to see us break the 20-pound barrier. Texas hasn't done that yet. Other states have. And we're getting really close. And so I'd love to see one of our fish one day break that 20-pound barrier.
For Luminant, I'm Brad Watson.